what I mean by that, the mess of me trying to figure out positioning this device, because this is one with like a rounded base instead of being kind of squared off. So I was trying to balance it on something so I could train. All right, so my thought today is I'm gonna have house guests for the next about 2.5 to 3 weeks, and I'm not gonna have as much access to my training area here. I have a lot of clutter that I brought back from moving my mom. Um, like my mom had to move facilities, so I had to go pack up a lot of her stuff, and some of it just didn't have a place to go. So I brought it back here. It was taking up a lot of space, and we didn't have anywhere to put it, so we put it in my training area. So I finally kind of have that out of the way for the moment, but now I'm gonna have house guests. So being able to get on here in this space and um, you know record videos at early hours of the morning is probably not gonna be something that happens for the next 2.5 weeks. I might find another way to record something, but it's not gonna be training like this. So I decided, instead of, like, I don't want to throw on a uniform, and that just takes extra time right now. When I have more time to do things and there's not people over there, I'll throw on a uniform and I'll formally go through some material. But this is just me. I'm just gonna be trying to work my way through, remember some stuff that we talked about in the seminars, or really the stuff we did in the seminars, but certain details. I'm going to try to remember certain details that are a little tricky to remember. So, without much further ado, I'm going to grab a swig of my morning Celsius energy drink, and then I'm going to do Seisan kata. I'm going to do the Chukyu and Jokyu variants, because the Shokyu is the same as it always has been, and this is mostly just for like Koburyu people who are trying to be current, as current as possible. That's what I'm trying to do here. Got my pink drink. All right. Onegaishimasu. Seisan no kata. Shukyu. So, starting up here. Shukyu. We only do one of these, and it's going to be boom, grab, nukite, and back. And then from there, we're going to go boom with the Haito Nuki. We're going to do three of these. Boom, boom, boom. Let me do that again. So from Yoi, and the first movement, I kind of shift the weight, drop the weight into that one. Boom. And you're going to do kind of a blocking movement here. Grab. So over, grab. Little bit of a fumikomi in. I go in, Haito, Nuki, Sho, Sho, Sho. Jote Nuki, Hizageri, Koken. Oh, wow. Everybody's talking. Oh, man. Some people are so encouraging. I appreciate that. I got this. All right. All right. So, boom, boom. All right. Then there's a turn to the back. Boom. And this one's, here's where it gets a little tricky. So, this is going towards the back. Boom. And you're going to kind of slide in a little bit. And then this comes up and pulls back to here. So, boom. This is kind of like Ue Shukoken or Age Shukoken. You're coming up into this movement, grabbing and setting down, slide in, boom, up, and pull back to here. Nuki. and then you're gonna turn this way. Hello, yeah, it's a kind of fighting style. It's karate. It's an Okinawan karate system. Alright, so let me do that. Boom, I'm back, and now I'm here, and I'm gonna step through here, grab Tsukamu, and then I'm gonna drive in. So I'm gonna drive in, Tatehiji, Kosuke, Tsukamu. Make sure you're grabbing here. Shote, Kosuke, Tsukamu, Nukite. Right to the back, making sure you kind of come up with that block a little bit so you can come down with the hammer fist strike. Kosuke, Tsukamu, Shote. Alright. Then I turn this way one more time. Tsukamu, Nuki. Kosuke, Tsukamu, Keru, Hiza, Shita, and then, sorry, this was Hiza, Shita. Come back to a longer, lower stance here, the Suigoshi. Pushing down, and then just only one strike. You're going to drop your weight into that shoken. So your foot, your back foot is going to kind of do like a little bit of a weight drop there, but it's not going to visibly stomp. You're thinking about stomping, but you're not going to visibly stomp on this one. And when I say on this one, it's because in the Joki, you're actually going to do like a bang, a stomp with it. But this one's just one shoken punch and kind of set your weight down into it. I talked in my class last night. I talked about the Suigoshi we're doing is a little shorter now. Our teacher is talking about only doing about the length of one foot. So you got like the back foot, where you put your back foot, the length of one foot, and then the heel of your front foot starts. So it's not nearly as long as your whole lower leg is kind of the length that we had been using before. Special move. I don't know. All right. So, thanks, guys. All right. So I'm boom, boom, and then just dropping into that shoken punch. Boom. So even though we talked about making a shorter stance, I would say on this one, because you're really kind of pushing down, holding down here, it's still probably going to be a little bit longer. And coming up, grab Tsukamu, Nukite. That's really this way. Boom, boom, boom. Coming up, grab Tsukamu, Nukite. Then you turn to the back. Do like a Sanshin type of block. Tsukamu, Nukite. Turn to the front. Sanshin block. Tsukamu, Nukite. Then Kosuke, Tsukamu, Nuki. Kosuke, Tsukamu, Nuki. Kosuke, Tsukamu, Nukite. Kama. And coming, you're going to jump back and over. Back here. Sorry. This one you block all the way to here. Slide in. Slide in. Slide in. Boom, boom, boom. You're not hitting with this hand. If anything, you're holding out. So you're kama, boom, boom. I keep wanting to do the jokey where you come back like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's the Chukyu version. So we'll do Jokyu next. I've been doing karate 25 years. Okay, so power lifter. It's probably not that you don't necessarily have the technique, because it takes a lot of technique to be. Yeah, I'm American. It takes a lot of technique to be a power lifter, but it's a different. It's not that different of a technique, really, because karate, you're studying how to position your body to um, have power with your strikes. In powerlifting, you're studying how to position your body to have power with your lifts. So, it, if anything, I would say maybe as a power lifter, muscles might be kind of big. So it's easier to make gross muscle movements than like fine motor movements. Um, I don't know. I don't think it would. I don't think that would make you not have the technique for it. Your technique might not be like as visually as visually um, aesthetic as some people's, but probably make up for that in having a lot of strength. All right. So next we'll do the joku. Onegaishimasu. So this one, you're pretty much going straight from here to here. This one, you're basically clapping. Instead of hitting the ridge hand together, you're clapping like you're hitting to the ears. And then you're going to go here. And this time, our teacher has shown all three of those strikes. So I had thought, and previously he had shown that you just kind of go boom, straight into there. So you go boom, boom, and only do one strike, but we're doing all three. Boom, boom, boom. Nuki, he's a Koken. And you're going to turn to the back. This is going to be the same, but remember we got that new coming up, pull down, up, down. And I think that's a good opportunity to kind of float your weight. So float, sink, right? Boom. Called Fu Chin. All right, so this is float, sink, Fu Chin. Boom. And then Nuki. Come back to here. Boom. This time you're gonna block. You're gonna step through, block, hit, tate ken, tate hiji. Then hit kumade, shote, nukite, kosuke. Kind of raise up with it. Drop down into your tetsui, kumade, shote, kosuke, tsukamu, nuki, shote. So adding the shote after that. There's a nukite that's like only by itself. Jokyu, we're like, hey, this might not be enough. Boom, hit him again. And dojigeri, so scoot in on the dojigeri ken. He's a shita. This one you're gonna stomp, and you're gonna step almost up to this other foot when you come up here. Hit with the shoken, drive from there. You're hitting, boom, and drive in, grab, and fumikomi in, nukite, shote, sanchin block, tsukamu, nuki, sho, sanchin block, tsukamu, nuki, sho, and kosuke, nuki, sho, kosuke, nuki, sho. These are all going forward, 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 kosuke, nuki, sho, kanai, boom, tate ken, yokuhiji, rauchi, shote, shokenzuki. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yep, I do teach a few people. All right. Well, yeah, okay. All right. Well, this has been helpful for me because I've been able to kind of review some of my thoughts. I'll probably make some more content in the future that's just me trying to figure out my way through some of these and kind of think out loud. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Moving through the katas, thinking out loud about the stuff that's new to me, for my students and probably for other people in the same system as me. It's probably new for you too. So I hope it helps. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Do great out there, and just do your best. See the Try to look for the good in things and try to find meaning and purpose in overcoming challenges, and in helping other people. Yep. You can look at I have a lot of videos right now of me doing karate. I'm not sure it's the best way to learn it because it's just kind of individual katas, but your best bet is always to try to find like a dojo near you where there's legit people who are good people, and they have the approach to karate that you're looking for, right? So, and whether it's karate or any other martial art, if you're looking for self defense, find a teacher who's interested in self defense. If you're looking for competition, find a teacher who's interested in competition. If you're looking for exercise, find someone who likes exercise. So, anyway, take care. I At some point I'll be live again. I don't know. I might do something from my backyard just because my inside space is getting kind of used up here. So, all right. Have a good day.